An older man was selling bean sprouts at the morning market when an elderly man rode up on an e-bike. He boldly said, "Don't bother with the change." "No change, okay? Take it back. Come on, come on." No, I can't." Because these weren't just ordinary bean sprouts. At the market, they were famous as the blind man's bean sprouts. The blind man's name was Zhuang Baoqing. For 18 years, he had been selling bean sprouts at the Jiaohe morning market. With welfare support and his tiny income, he managed to send his daughter to high school. Usually, Lao Zhuang's bean sprouts sold out fast, but today, business was unusually quiet. They just wouldn't sell. While Lao Zhuang was wondering why, Lao Wang, who sold seafood nearby, saw what the problem was. "What kind of sprouts are these? They're thin, and some have black tips. This is a water problem. You probably need to fix the water." Out on the freezing street, it was almost noon. The sprouts didn't look great, but kind-hearted Lao Wang still offered to buy them all. He just wanted Lao Zhuang to go home early. Life wasn't easy for anyone, but people were still willing to lend a hand and give others a little warmth. Lao Zhuang and his wife were both blind. Every morning, they bagged the bean sprouts and weighed them with a talking scale. They sold them for just 1 yuan a pound, always giving a little extra. "Dongshu, come on, take your dad out to sell bean sprouts. Lead him out." To make school easier for their daughter, the couple rented a 60-square-meter place near her school. Led by their daughter, the two walked one behind the other, chatting and laughing. Though they were headed to different places, they were both moving toward a better life. Every time their daughter arrived at school, she would remind her father again and again to stay safe on the road. But the road to the morning market wasn't easy. He had to cross 3 streets and walk over a long bridge. For a blind man, the trip seemed incredibly hard. But Lao Zhuang knew the route by heart and walked it with ease. The morning market was packed. Bean sprouts with no additives were his calling card. "Fresh bean sprouts here!" But because of water quality issues these past few days, Lao Zhuang's sprouts didn't look good, and no one was buying. His well had been dug 3 years ago. After years of exposure, the water level had gotten shallower. But right now, Lao Zhuang had no money to dig a new one. Just when he was at a loss, he ran into an old childhood friend on the way home. "Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out." Even though they hadn't been in touch for 6 years, Lao Li was still willing to help and promised to bring the money the next morning. Maybe that's what brotherhood really means. At lunch, their daughter said with a worried face that she had lost some money. 70? 70? Why didn't you just lose 700? Always losing money. Losing money. You've never lost money before, so how did you lose it now? I still can't accept that. Even if you didn't mean to, you were careless. Do you know how hard it is for your mom and dad to sell sprouts all day? Forget it. Let it go. Stop defending the child. What's wrong? Not eating? No, I'm not hungry. For a family like theirs, 70 yuan was no small amount. Though her mother had plenty to complain about, she still took out the only 100 yuan bill they had at home. Lao Zhuang carefully tucked the money away and felt his way toward the school. "Why are you here?" "I came to give you this money." "Give it back to your classmate." "No need. You keep that money for me." "Give it back to them. We don't take other people's money." To Lao Zhuang, a person could be poor, but they couldn't lose their dignity. He didn't want his daughter to feel inferior because of money. Watching her father's shaky figure walk away, she felt both guilty and heartbroken. The next day, Lao Zhuang didn't go to the morning market to sell sprouts. By nearly noon, his old friend still hadn't shown up. His wife couldn't help but worry. "It's been over 6 years. Will he really help us?" "I think so. It should be okay." Even though he said that, they hadn't seen each other in 6 years, so Lao Zhuang wasn't sure either. Finally, a little after 1 p.m., someone knocked on the door. Lao Li apologized and explained he could have come in the morning, but his family savings weren't enough, so he borrowed some from his daughter and finally pulled together 3,000 yuan. Lao Li handed the money to Lao Zhuang, then left in a hurry without even eating. On the way back, he told the reporter, "I'm not exactly rich, but I can still help the two of them. It's just 2 or 3,000 yuan. If he can earn it back, great. If not, forget it. I'm helping him anyway." But what Lao Zhuang never expected was that not a cent of the 3,000 yuan for the well would be spent. When the contractor saw that he was blind, yet still worked hard to support himself and put his daughter through high school, he offered to dig the well for free. That spirit is really admirable. Even though he's blind, he still finds ways to support himself. He grows some bean sprouts and earns a little money. That kind of spirit is worth encouraging. So, for this well, we won't even count the cost. We'll dig it for him for free. It's really moving. People like him, even with a disability, still rely on themselves for everything. That's really great. Soon the workers arrived. In less than 3 hours, a 26-meter deep well was finished. Hearing the rush of water, the old couple finally felt relieved and burst into happy smiles. Since digging the well didn't cost a penny, Lao Zhuang quickly returned the money to his old friend. With his daughter's college entrance exam coming up, expenses would only go up once she started college. To earn a little more, Lao Zhuang took a bus to the countryside by himself, hoping to buy cheaper mung beans. The road to the village wasn't easy, but Lao Zhuang's steps were steady and determined. Because of the dry weather that year, the mung bean harvest was poor. After walking through most of the village, Lao Zhuang only managed to buy half a sack. But he was satisfied and never complained. Saving a few cents is still something. Isn't life built up little by little like this? That day was his daughter's 18th birthday. A bowl of longevity noodles with 2 fried eggs was the best gift the couple could give her. Their daughter didn't mind at all. Instead, she was incredibly thoughtful. "You take the first bite." "Come on, one more bite." "I already ate. I'm not eating. Dad, just 1 bite." "Good, right? Smells great." "Hurry and eat. Mom made it, so of course it's good." In her eyes, no gift could ever compare to longevity noodles made by her parents. She said that although her parents were blind, the love they gave her was no less than any other parents. No matter where she went to college, she wanted to take them with her. But Lao Zhuang and his wife understood everything clearly. They decided to stay there, keep selling bean sprouts, and support themselves. "Our daughter told me that when she gets into college, she wants to take us with her." "I'm not going." I can't hold her back. I'm not going either. Why would we drag her down? Just let her focus on studying. The couple leaned on each other, becoming a light in each other's lives. I never glorify suffering, but I will always admire those who stay positive and keep fighting through it.